Number 316 to 319 of 1001 solve problems in engineering mathematics. So this is all about interior angles, diagonals, and cosine law. Okay, so let's start. Number 316, how many sides are in a polygon if each interior angle is 165 degrees? So we have two formulas to answer this. Okay, so the first formula is the theta, the angle is equal to n minus 2 times 180 degrees divided by n. Okay? So how many sides are in a polygon if each interior angle is equal to 165 degrees? So that means the polygon is a regular polygon because each interior angle is 165 degrees. So if we draw that, the interior angle is, so this is 90 degrees, so 165 around here. So this is the one side of the interior angle, 165 degrees. So how many sides does that polygon have? Okay? So to solve, just use this formula. Okay, so let's substitute. So we are solving for n. So 165, this is the angle. So let's just substitute. So we have 165 degrees equals n minus 2 times 180 degrees over n. So multiply both sides by n. So multiply both sides by n. So therefore, we have to cancel the denominator. So this will cancel out. So we have 165n is equal to, distribute 180, or I will just rewrite it, 180 times n minus 2. So let's just distribute this. So we have 165n is equal to 180 n, and then 180 times negative 2, that is equal to negative 360. Combine the, okay, so this is 180n. Combine this, subtract 180n to both sides. Subtract 180n to both sides. So this will cancel out. So we have 180 minus 165. So we have negative 15n is equal to negative 360 degrees. Then, last step, divide both sides by negative 15. Divide both sides by negative 15. So the answer is, so you can just use your calculator, 360 divided by 15, that is equal to 24. So therefore, there are 24 sides. Letter B is the correct answer. So another formula we can use the formula that involves the exterior angle. So if this is the 165 degrees, we can use the formula 360 degrees divided by the exterior angle. Okay? So the number of sides equals 360 degrees minus the exterior angle, since this is a regular polygon. Okay, so if this is 165 degrees, so this is the exterior angle. So since they form a linear pair, so this exterior angle is 180 minus 165. So this will be 15 degrees. So just use 360 degrees divided by 15 degrees. That is now the number of sides. So this is the shortcut formula. So 360 divided by 15. So we have same answer of 24 sides, letter B. Okay. So next, number 317. How many diagonals are there in a polygon of 20 sides? Okay, so the formula for finding the diagonals of a polygon of 20 sides, so we use the formula n is equal to n over 2 times n minus 3. Okay, so just use this formula to get the number of diagonals. Okay, so just substitute. So we have given 20 sides. So 20 sides is our n. Okay, so just substitute 20 for every small letter n. So we have 20 divided by 2 times 20 minus 3. So therefore, we have 20 divided by 2, that is 10. And then 20 minus 3 is 17. Therefore, 10 times 17, we have 170 diagonals. The answer is letter B. Okay, so next number, number 318. Find each interior angle of a regular hexagon. So hexagon, that means it has 6 sides. So this time we are looking for the interior angle. So let us draw the hexagon, regular. So regular hexagon. So meaning all angles, all interior angles and all sides are congruent. So each interior angle, so all the interior angles are the same. Okay? So find the interior angle. Find each interior angle. So we use the same formula for number 16. So use the same formula, the first formula. Okay, so the formula is theta is equal to n minus 2 times 180 degrees divided by n. N is the number of sides. Okay, so this is the interior angle. Theta is equal to n, so we have 6. So we have 6 minus 2 times 180 degrees divided by 6. So 6 minus 2, that is equal to 4. And then we can reduce this to lowest term, 180 divided by 6. So that is equal to 30. So therefore, we have 4 times 30. We have 4 times 30 is 120 degrees. So each angle is 120 degrees, letter B. Or again, we can use the other formula. So the other formula, we can just divide 360 degrees. 360 degrees divided by the number of side, that will be equal to the exterior angle. Exterior angle. So 360 divided by n, the number of side is 6. So we have 60, that is the exterior angle. So this will be the exterior angle, 60 degrees. So to get this, to get the interior angle, just subtract 180 degrees minus the exterior angle, 60. We have same answer of 120 degrees. Okay? So next number, number 19. Given a triangle C equals 100 degrees, big C, small c is 15 meters and small b is 20 meters. So the small letters are the sides, the big letter is the angle. Okay, so find C. Okay, so let us draw first the figure. So let us draw the angle C, 100 degrees. So let's put the 100 degrees. 100 degrees. So this will be the angle C. So approximately this is a 100 degrees. So that is the angle C. Okay. Angle C, opposite of angle C is the side C. So we put angle A here. Opposite angle A is the side A. And then this will be the angle B. Opposite of angle B is the side B. We are looking for the value of side C. Okay, A is equal to, so we have given 15 meters. Side B is 20 meters. So this is 20 meters. Side B is equal to 20 meters. So find the value of C. So we will use the cosine law to this problem. So we have 3 formulas for cosine law. So this is the formula. A squared is equal to B squared plus C squared minus 2 times this, B and C, and then cosine A. So this is the pattern. And side A, and then we have cosine A. Okay? But we are looking for side C. So therefore, we will use these are the other 2 formulas. So we will use the last formula. C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared minus 2AB cosine C. So let's just substitute the given. So we have C squared is equal to, the value of A is 15. So we have 15 squared plus B is 20. So we have 20 squared minus 2. And then the product of this, 15 times 20. And then we have cosine. Cosine, same letter of this, but capital letter. So cosine C. But we have the value of C, that is 100 degrees. Okay, so let's just use our calculator to solve this. So this is equal to, okay, so let's use calculator. So we can just press this in our calculator. So we have 15 squared. So 15 squared and then plus 20 squared. So we have 20 squared minus, so I will put parentheses, minus parentheses 2 times 15 times 20 and then times cosine 100. So for this calculator, we press first the 100 and then cosine and then the parentheses. Okay? And then I press the equal sign. That is the value of all of these numbers. Okay, so we have 729.1889. Okay, so I will just write the 729.1889. So to find the value of C, we just get the square root of both sides. So therefore, the value of C is, so here is the exact answer. So I'll just round it off to 0.1889. So I'll take the square root of this. So therefore, we have 27.00. Round to nearest whole number. The answer is 27 meters. That is letter B. Okay. So the answer is 27 meters rounded to the nearest whole number, letter B. Okay, so that's all. So thank you for watching and see you on my next video about this reviewer for engineering mathematics. Bye-bye.